Good afternoon, dear listeners. The topic that I've decided to speak upon today is where is Team B? Where is Team B? Well, it is not a matter to celebrate in this hour of crisis that the whole world is undergoing. But definitely, some successes needs to be highlighted to keep motivated. Not only to keep motivated, to also make corrective actions for the faults that one has made. And nevertheless, successes are successes and they need to be highlighted for others to adopt the best practices that India did during this crisis. Exponentially populated country, India, with 1.34 billion people. And when we relate this population to the COVID-19, the statistics are on the screen. 22nd rank globally, with such a huge population of people in the country. Indeed, well done India so far. How did it happen? On 24th of March, the Prime Minister of the country announced a complete lockdown. It is not that there were no issues since then. There have been certain issues all across the country. There have been religious gatherings. There have been people crowding in certain places. There have been people moving on the roads. The authorities, the police had to take some very, very strict actions against people. But on the other side, people celebrated. People united together. People said, we are one and we are with the country. And that is why the success from the day one till today has been good, I would say. The country kept moving. It was not that things did not happen. The essential commodities were supplied. During this crisis, 24/7, medical fraternity was working. The cleaning workers were on the roads. The delivery people were delivering the commodities. The government officials were working day and night. The municipal corporations did not sleep. The police was active on the roads. And everything was working normal as far as the essential commodity supplies were concerned, or to help the people to have a daily living in the same way in which they were before. Now, when we talk about the topic Team A and Team B, let's understand what is Team A. Team A are the set of people who, with their cleaning equipment or with whatever amenities they had, they came on the roads and they did the firefighting. When I say the firefighting, they were doing the sanitization work in whatever limited capacities they had, but they were doing the job. And these are the guys who were working on the roads day and night. And a big salute to all of them. India, when I said, did very well over this period, but on the other side of the coin, let's see that like any other country of the world, the Indian economy will also get disrupted. When I say disruptive, today we are seeing the signs of the Sensex falling down, the GDP on the verge of getting a revision. We are not going to get the expected GDP. Maybe 6 months, 1 year, 2 years down the line, we will see hard times. The economy definitely is going to get a hit. Now the questions that arises are, will India succeed in fighting the COVID-19 crisis? Yes. Answer is yes. Will India emerge back with improved economy? Definitely yes. Will India be able to bear the reoccurrence of another epidemic or a pandemic? The answer is no. Absolutely not. Impossible. Why? For this epidemic, the spread is faster due to one of the very important factors, which is unhygienic conditions. All of these diseases, all of these viruses, they spread because of the unhygienic conditions that prevail. It's not only India which has unhygienic conditions. There are many, many countries in the world which have similar or same kind of unhygienic conditions. We are doing unplanned activities today because we are doing firefighting. We are doing all the actions which are required for immediate improvement of the situation. And that is a cost. That has got a very, very high cost. We are not prepared for the future eventualities. For future, what we need. Do we have enough knowledge on the right processes of hygiene and cleaning? I'm talking about the city level cleaning. Do we have processes-driven cleaning as a routine service? Do we have enough mechanized cleaning actions on a daily basis? Do we have audits on city-wise cleaning? Unfortunately, the answer is no. No. God forbid, if any other epidemic or a pandemic happens and India gets affected, we will fail. No, we will not fail. We will miserably fail. Now, what to do in this condition? We have to activate Team B. Now, who are the people in Team B? Team B are the set of people who have knowledge, expertise. They have spent their life into process-driven cleaning activities. They have knowledge. They have expertise in sorting out issues related to cleaning. They are the doctors of cleaning. Now, for example, if I have a fracture in my leg today, will I go to a gynecologist or will I go to a pediatrician? No, I'll go to an orthopedic surgeon. So these Team B people are the orthopedic surgeon of the cleaning industry. They know their trade. They are experts into their fields. They have spent their life into cleaning science. And these are the people, unless they are united on a same platform, we will not get planning for the future implemented. It is impossible without the experts. So, plan for the right cleaning actions for the future, which is absolutely essential. Preventive cleaning methods to become a compulsion in every city of the country. No exception, period. If we have to fight for the future, we have to have cleaning as a compulsion, cleaning activities as a compulsive activity. And not only that, do we have audits of cleaning at the city level? Who certifies that the city is clean or dirty? Who certifies that the processes incorporated by the cities are fairly okay for the citizens of the country? None. There is no audit. So we certainly need audits. And for those who do not abide by the rules, who do not abide by the systems and laid processes, should be prosecuted. I'm not talking about only the citizens who spread dirt around. I'm talking about the authorities who are responsible to do this job. If they do not perform the job in the right way, definitely they should be penalized. We saw 5 years of Swachh Bharat Mission, 2014 to now. Many congratulations for building 92 million toilets and making the country defecation free. Many congratulations. It's a fantastic job. Undoubtedly, it's the best activity of cleaning which has ever happened. But I think we must remember, if we are doing anything that we did yesterday, we are doing it wrong. The world is evolving. The world is changing. We have to adopt to newer methods, newer techniques. We have to move ahead of times. And that is what is required today. So the answer to this is, from the year 2020 and forever, Swachh Bharat Mission Advanced should become compulsory, should be introduced. And what happens in this Swachh Bharat Mission Advanced is it's process-driven cleaning of cities and places. The recommendations are made by the experts. The government encourages such knowledge, transfers it into different cities, and we will see a bright future tomorrow. If we do not do it, we are not planning for the future. And who are the people who are going to do it? These set of doctors, these set of cleaning doctors who have knowledge And there are not one or two. There are plenty in the country. Today, they are sitting at home locked because their factories of producing cleaning machines are locked because they are not essential commodities. They cannot provide services to the machines that they have sold because that is not an essential job to do today. No problem. During this time, I think we must stay at home because the firefighters are fighting the crisis, though at a very high cost, but they're doing it. But for tomorrow, if we have to wake up, we have to wake up today. We have to wake up today. Plan for Team B. And yes, people exist, experts exist in the country. Only a platform needs to be created for Team B to start working for tomorrow and the future. So, it is a very strong recommendations made through this small talk of mine that we must start thinking of Swachh Bharat Mission Advanced and make it compulsory for people to live clean and stay healthy.